All right, Teak, I want to know if this guy's if his feet have touched the ground yet. He's got to be flying high. St. Peter's, the Peacocks take down the big, bad Kentucky Wildcats. Coach Shaheen Holloway, how does that sound, Coach? How you doing today, buddy?
How you guys doing, man? I appreciate you guys having me on. I want to apologize in advance for my voice. It's a little raspy right now, so bear with me.
You and everybody else in Jersey City, right? for that unbelievable win. You know, what did it feel like, Coach, when you? I mean, it got a little dicey at the end. Kentucky got up by 6, and you had to come back and reel it back in. But as it went to overtime, you started to take control. What was the emotion going through you and your team?
You know what? To be honest with you, I didn't really have any emotion. You know, it was like, you know, we were so locked in. Like we knew that we had a good chance of winning this game. As crazy as that sounds to everybody. You know, it just, you know, and to be honest, it still didn't hit me, right? You know, last week we won the MAC championship. That didn't hit us yet because everything moves so quick. It's a whirlwind. Last night the guys were so happy and juiced, and I just told them, I said, listen, man, we still got more work to do. So let's get back focused and understand that we got to play a good Murray State team.
Yeah, I think anybody who follows the program, of course, we're stunned with all due respect that you beat Kentucky. We're not stunned that you're there. You know, I know you guys challenged yourself a little bit in the non-conference, played a couple of Big East teams. Mm-hmm. I know you played VCU early.
Yeah.
I know you guys play D. You know, and I think, Coach, what really stands about you, even though I'm sure you'll deflect to your teammates or your players, is that, you know, in game, rock solid. You're organized. You run the right offensive sets. Defensively, I mean, you seem to be born to be a great coach. I know that probably seems a little bit too much for you as you're humble, but when did you know? Like, when did you think? I know you played at Seton Hall, obviously. When did you say this is something I could be great at?
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words.
Yeah.
You know, it's. You know, that's the thing growing up, right? When you're a point guard, it's kind of like a quarterback, right? Like when you're a quarterback, like you know, like one day, okay, I could possibly be a coach because you're out there directing and teaching. The same thing as a point guard. Like I knew when I finished playing basketball, I wanted to be a coach because I was a coach on the court. You know, and then this was in me. Plus, I wanted to give back. Like I just felt like I had so much to give back to, you know, younger guys. But you know, it's you know, when I've been very fortunate to work for good people. You know, you know, Kevin Willard, you know, obviously that's been in the Patino family, who's doing an unbelievable job at Seton Hall right now. You know, working for him for 11 years, he taught me so much and taught me a lot how to become a head coach. And then, you know, when you play for a lot of people, I played in like 7 different countries, right?
Yeah. I
play all over the place. So when you know, I play at a great high school at St. Pat's High School, right?
Yep.
For Kevin Boyd and Chris Chavanis. And then, you know, at Seton Hall for Tommy Amica and George Blaney. So when you play for a lot of people, you pick up things, and that's what I've been doing in my coaching career.
Yeah,
just picking up things little by little by little by little from different people.
Yeah. So, Coach, awesome. I look back at the, you know, your schedule. February 20th, you guys played Siena. You remember this one? You lost by 14. Since then, you guys didn't lose. Like, what happened? You know, after that game, you go on, you get into the tournament, you win the MAC tournament. You just talked about, what changed at that point in the season? And BT mentioned you challenged yourself. You played, you know, St. John's early. You lost to them. Providence. What changed at that inflection point?
Well, you know what? So let's go a little bit back from there. So if you watch my team since I've been here, you know, our non-conference schedule always been as such. Like my first year, we played at Auburn, at Clemson, you know, then at UConn, at Providence, at St. John's. So I like playing bigger teams to get my guys ready for the MAC. Plus, it also give my guys a chance to play on a different stage and be seen by a different audience, right?
Yeah.
So now when you're playing those games, you kind of get ready for moments like this, right? And the Siena game you're talking about, we lost that game because of me. You know, the game before we played Fairfield on ESPNU, and, you know, the ESPN production did like a little skit of me at the end of the game and my facial expressions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. And I got a lot of calls like, hey, you got to calm down. You can't, whatever. And I went to the Siena game. That was a Friday. And Sunday I went to the Siena game trying to be a different type of coach. And it didn't work.
Yeah.
I get back to being who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't realize that.
You guys understand.
Interesting.
It's like you guys understand.
That's great self-awareness, Coach.
Like you are who you are.
Yeah.
Right? You can't change who you are. If you're passionate about something and you love something, you got to show it the way you show it. If people don't like it, it is what it is.
Love
you
it.
know, and I try to adjust it a little bit and try to change who I am, and we got embarrassed at Siena. You know, so we went back to the drawing board and kind of got back to the lab, and I got back to being who I am and doing things the way I want to do them. And then, you know, the rest is history.
So that's Shaheen Holloway.
I mean, this is my first time telling that story, just so you know.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
And again, I said that's great self-awareness, like being understanding that even those something little like that can affect your team and affect your chances to win.
Absolutely. I mean, Tiki, you know, I mean, he played the highest level, man. You know, like the littlest thing. If you change what you do, who you are, it could become a big thing.
Yeah, no doubt.
So that's Shaheen Holloway, who has gone back to his loud self on the bench. I saw you jump around last night, Coach. That's what we want out of you.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
You got to have some passion.
I'm with you, dude. No doubt. I'm all about passion, Coach. Trust me. I get it. Now, I don't know if people know this. So the Peacocks budget is $1.5 million. All right? $1.5 million.
I don't think it's that much.
I didn't think so either. I think we rounded that up for you out of respect. I got it. A little less than 1.5. Yeah. Calipari's making $9 million. And I almost don't even want to ask this because this is about St. Peter's and this is about the young men and this is about you as a coach and your trajectory. So I won't be specific, but how do you compartmentalize the calls that I know your agent's getting right now? How do you, honestly, Shaheen, how do you deal with that?
You had to go there.
I'm curious, man.
I knew you was going there. Right to it. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm just focusing on right now, you know, in the moment and with these guys. And I want these guys to have this great experience because it's all about them. I'm not worried about all that stuff. You know, that stuff will take care of itself. You know, that stuff will take care of itself. Right now, I'm just trying to tell my guys, listen, we got a chance to make some more history. Let's go do it.
Let's go. Let's take out Murray State. Who cares about Murray State?
You already took out one team from Kentucky.
Murray
It's all
exactly.
good.
Murray
You got this.
State.
Hey, look, we're both Jersey guys, and we're rooting for you, Coach. Good luck to you going forward. Congrats on an awesome, historic win.
It's awesome.
Some people are calling it the biggest upset in NCAA tournament history. Good job, and keep going, man. Keep riding it.
And listen, man, I appreciate you guys having me on. Thank you guys so much. Keep doing what you guys are doing. You guys are great. I appreciate you guys having us on. Check us out Saturday, 7:45.
Yep.
CBS.
Oh, we're watching.
Oh, you know it.
Come
without
on,
a
Coach.
doubt.
We're watching and we're rooting. You got it, Coach.
That's what I'm talking about. I make you guys peacocks. I love it.
Actually, you know what, Coach? I actually have the same peacock sweatshirt when I caught a monster halibut. I got to get you the picture at some. I got to put it on social media. I caught this monster halibut in the San Francisco Bay by Alcatraz, and I'm wearing a St. Peter's basketball sweatshirt.
Nice.
So I've always had it because I went to a
How about
Jesuit high school, man. So I got respect for
So
you guys.
I gotta get you guys some new gear, man. Because we kind of changed the peacock
send it
around a
over.
little bit,
Send
man.
it over. We'll
Care
rock it.
of Tiki and Tierney, WFAN. We'll wear it for you, Coach. Have fun Saturday.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Stay safe.